In today's video, we are going to talk about Trinny London makeup. Hey everyone, this is Lisa. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lisa Monique Beauty, where we cover all things beauty and lifestyle for the over 50 woman. So I have been wearing makeup from Trinny London for over 2 years, and about 20 months ago, I did a video on the brand, but I thought I would just do a follow-up because I have had some questions about it, especially people are interested in cream makeup and different types of cream makeup, and I just still really love the product, so I thought I would do this video. First of all, who is Trinny London? She is a personal stylist. She was a stylist in the original What Not to Wear, which started in the UK. So that was kind of her big claim to fame. Then she's written some books, and now she has a really active Instagram, Facebook account where she does a lot of styling, and she really is amusing to watch and see all of her fashion hints. And she also uses her own makeup at the end of every one of her little video clips. So a couple years ago, I was intrigued and I purchased a lot. Her makeup line was designed for mature skin. So it's definitely designed for more mature women. When you go to her website, all the models on there, they're not all models. Some of them are just regular women. They're all beautiful. But they don't do any sort of Photoshop, any sort of filter. So you can zoom in and you can see all the pores. You can see if the makeup didn't color the lips exactly. Even on all of her videos, it's just very real, which I like. So you can see how the makeup does wear. They also have this service called Match to Me, where you can kind of fill it out and it will suggest a bunch of products to you or for you, which is really handy because I found the most difficult part of purchasing Trinny London was choosing what shades to purchase, because it's not an inexpensive brand. It's not a super expensive brand like a Dior or a Chanel or something like that, but the price point is $30 to $50. I guess it does go down to 20. So $21 to $50 for their makeup. She does have skincare. I've never tried any of her skincare, which is a little bit more pricey. Most of her products run around the $30 range, just so you know. We're going to go over her makeup today and my final thoughts, but we're going to go ahead and just get started, and we're going to get started with the face. Now, her first product for the face was her BFF cream, which is an SPF 30. It's a skin perfector. It smooths out your face really lightly and just kind of evens out everything, but it is a really nice sunscreen. So the BFF cream is $48. It's in 5 shades. My shade is medium. It's pretty sheer as far as the tint though. So my daughter is very fair. She really loves this as her sunscreen. So I've been purchasing this for her regularly because it is her favorite sunscreen on the face. It doesn't leave a dewy finish. My favorite sunscreen is a little more dewy or radiant finish, the Dermatology sunscreen, but this is her favorite sunscreen, and it is a beautiful, just kind of perfecting finish, whether or not you want to wear anything else on top of it or not. Next, she came out with her BFF Serum DeStressor, and this one is a tinted serum. It's beautiful. It's very hydrating, very moisturizing, and alone I found it really sheer on me, but combined over the BFF cream, I found it gives a really nice coverage, not quite medium, but like a light medium coverage. Now, she did also come out with the BFF Rebalance, which I don't have, which is geared more towards oily skin. So it's same 12 shades, but if you have oily skin and don't want the glow that you get with the BFF serum, then you would want to try the Rebalance. Something I use a lot is their Just a Touch foundation and concealer. This comes in 26 shades, $37. My shade is Santa. I really do love this concealer. So when I have this really light coverage and I need a concealer to, touch up just a little bit on my hyperpigmentation, this Santa works wonders. It blends in seamlessly with these products. I don't really see an edge. It doesn't feel flat and matte like other fuller coverage concealers. It's really beautiful on. And the shade Santa is a neutral sand for medium skin. All right, next we're going to go into their lip to cheek. So these are products that you can use on both lip and cheek. These come in 11 shades, $33. They're cream formula. This one is Freddie. It is a soft terracotta flush. I applied it with my number 17 Refer brush because I love using this brush, but you can use your fingers and just kind of tap it out. The one hint or tip I'll say when applying to your cheeks, when you're tapping on your cheeks, the blood is rushing to your cheeks. So it's going to look like you have more blush on than you do, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, that's the perfect flush. And then you're going to say, well, gosh, it faded in 15-20 minutes. So when I'm applying, I tend to apply it just a little bit heavier, and then I check on it a little bit later after, you know, the natural flush that I got from tapping my face fades away. Then I have the Lip Glow. There are 11 shades. In the Lip Glow, it is her gloss, and it is super hydrating. And this one is an Honor, which is a sheer Bordeaux plum. On top of my lips, it just kind of deepens and intensifies my natural lip color. So this is really one of my favorite glosses. The last category of actual makeup that I'm going to talk about are her eyeshadows. So the Eye to Eyes, there are 28 shades from shimmers to matte, and I like a little shimmer. You know I like a little shimmer. My favorite is Virtue. It's a soft shell champagne. It's what I'm wearing on my lids. I absolutely love this color. It is the lightest shade. I was worried it would be too light or white or too frosty, but it's just beautiful for that lid color, makes the lid pop. And then I have Faith, which is a cool tawny brown, and that's just really nice to use on the outer corners. And I also use it on a liner brush with a little setting spray, and it really works well as a eyeliner. These are cream makeup, so they can move. Mine actually hasn't really moved into my creases, but if I didn't do any sort of setting on the cream eyeshadows, it would set into my creases. My technique that I like to do is after I put on my eyeshadow the way I want, I will apply the setting powder on a nice soft blush, and then I'll go back over it with a little bit more of the cream makeup. So I kind of have a little sandwich, and then I'll just spray my whole face with setting spray to really get the eyeshadow not to move. Oh, and then I have my Miracle Blur, and this is kind of like a little putty primer. It's not really a primer because she actually applies it on top of her makeup, and that's how I wear it a lot because it kind of cuts out the shine, so I don't need to powder. It fills in those pores and those fine lines and makes everything just a lot smoother, and I like it. And I carry it with me. It's so tiny it can fit in your purse. Instead of carrying a compact, I like it to cut the shine. So I was surprised. She must have done a push on Instagram in July, because I was surprised there were a lot of reviews on this product in July, and a lot of them were saying, you know, it doesn't work. You know, it didn't fill in my cracks and my you know, deep creases. And I was really surprised because it worked wonderfully on me. But I think the secret is you're not piling on the putty, right? So it is putty texture, but you still need to just put a thin layer. So it is only going to work on those thinner, you know, fine lines and pores. It's not going to fill in a deep crevice because, you know, then you're just putting, you know, putty drying on the skin. So if you go into it with the right expectation, you know, it's something that's going to smooth the fine lines and the pores. I have enlarged pores. I don't have giant pores, but I have enlarged pores, and it does smooth and fill in those for me. And it just makes my skin look smoother. So that's why I really like it, and that's why I've purchased multiple of these. So my opinion of the Trinny London products have not changed since I first tried them well over 2 years ago, or since my last video, which was about 20 months ago. I really like the products. Very lightweight, very easy to use. The most difficult thing about the products is narrowing down what shades to use. You can use, again, their match to match. It really is helpful. I did not order the shades that they recommended initially, but I since went back and purchased them, and those are the ones that I wear the most. So it is really a helpful service on their website. I really do like the cream makeup for that really light, natural look. I love how you can travel with the whole stack. They give you an empty container when you order their liquid products, so you can put a couple of pumps in and travel with this. Really, really handy, really beautiful. Let me know down in the comments below if you've tried Trinny London. Let me know what you think of cream makeup. As always, if you hadn't done so already, I would love if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I mentioned this before, that really, even though I have a large subscriber number, the people that are watching my channel, 80% of them have not subscribed. So I would love if you would consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.